Thank you guys for voting me through this round. I hope you didn't get, too turned off by what happened, but I really want you to know I love you all, and I'm glad that you're supporting me. Watch PopStop TV.
Hey guys, I'm Shishi here, backstage American Idol with the man of the entire episode, Quentin. You already know what it is.
Oh man.
Oh man, what an emotional moment tonight. Okay, I'm gonna bring you back, right? When you saw Rayvon and Joey sitting there and one of them was gonna go home tonight, what went through your mind?
This is whack. Just what I said.
Yeah.
And when I said that, I want everyone to know that I wasn't talking about the competition. I wasn't talking about the show, because the show gave me the opportunity to speak with everyone. Mm-hmm. It was just that moment I was hurting for two people who I love, mm-hmm. two people who I want to be in my life forever. And the fact that one of them was going to get ripped away from me right before my eyes, it hurt me. Mm-hmm. So that I was just responding to that moment and to that emotion, and it sucked. So. Yeah. That's the reality of this show.
As a fan of the show and talking to all of you guys backstage here every single week, I support you and I know you mean so well. It's just during that moment, maybe the execution might have been a little off, right? Like when you watch it back on TV, some of the viewers who don't know you like we do might think, oh no, what does he mean by that? Does he mean the show is whack? When you heard Harry talk back to you and say, well, if you do think the show is whack, then you can go home, and you had the courage to kind of stand up to him and clarify yourself. Where did that courage come from? Did you even know you were doing that?
I honestly, it's something that happened. I couldn't control it, and that's just the type of human that I am. Mm-hmm. If I feel that something is wrong and it's being directed towards me and I have an opportunity to speak on it and correct it, I will absolutely do it. Because I would hate for anything to be misconstrued. What Harry said, people in America probably think the same thing. So when I was talking to Harry, I wasn't necessarily directing anything towards him. I was clearing it for not only him, but everyone else. I may have looked like I was going to punch someone, but we know I have an intense face. I can't help but look that way. But we all know I'm a sweetheart. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I wasn't at all trying to intimidate or bully or be that guy. It was just, this is what's actually fact.
Absolutely, yeah.
This is what I meant. And I'm kind of glad that he did that, because it gave me that opportunity to clarify for everyone else.
I'm not sure if you've been reading a lot of the tweets, but you do have so many supporters. But again, I just want to remind all our viewers and people tweeting at home that what happened tonight really shouldn't be a Quentin versus Harry Connick Jr. fight, right? It's not about that. It's about artistry. And the fact that you guys are a family, you have roommates, you get to know them so well, and you have your best friend Joey that you're probably going to marry at her wedding. Absolutely. And it's seeing her being put in that position, like I would freak out too.
Absolutely. As humans first, the thing about the television show in comparison to real life, the only difference is there are cameras here. It's not all smoke and mirrors, and it's not all smiles and happiness. We go through things just as you would go through things at home. If someone is being ripped away from your family, you're going to feel the exact same, if not worse, than what I felt. You know what I mean? So. And as a person and as the artist that I want to be, I will never hide that. I wouldn't change anything. It's absolutely not Harry against me. I love that guy. He is amazing. He's an amazing talent, and he knows what he's talking about. In that sense, he didn't know what he was talking about, and it was just a conversation that was aired on TV.
One last thing real quick. I do want to read one tweet from Michael Slezak. He's a very well-known reporter.
Oh, Michael, my biggest fan.
I know. Listen, he's been supporting you throughout this entire journey. He said, I thought Quentin Alexander was very authentic, expressing his sadness about two great singers being at risk. Nothing wrong with that. So I just want you to feel okay.
Thank you, Michael,
do you feel
for
better?
Understanding. Yeah, I absolutely. I'm glad that people understood. And the people that understood ultimately are people that I'm trying to reach. I would always be happy to change someone's mind and teach them what's actual. But at the same time, it's tough to do when I'm being a human being and going through the things myself.